Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing in their quarantine? I'm doing okay. Got my dog doing a lot of cooking videos. If you guys have been watching, I've been doing a ton of cooking videos. So, if you're interested, please take a look at them. I was going to do one today on two of my favorite recipes, but they're just so easy that I don't know if they're really worth, because it's a technique, it's not really a recipe. The first one I'll just tell you guys about because it's delicious. Is I do zucchini in butter with mint. You can use fresh, you can use dried mint. If you're using dried mint, put it straight into your butter. You can do it with or without onions. But something about the zucchini and the mint together, this is like a recipe that I do a lot in the summer because we have this proliferation of zucchini just about the same time we have this proliferation of mint in South Jersey. So I'd like to do these two together. And the other was I was just going to show people how to do sheet pan, how to roast off asparagus. Um, we're starting to see asparagus come in. When you get to close to Passover and Easter, you start to see asparagus come in. They're a spring vegetable. I think the last I got a pound for 99 cents at a place here before before the chaos hit, and they were coming out of Georgia. So you're going to start to see them inch up the East Coast. So they've come from Georgia. Soon we'll be seeing them coming from like Virginia, and then all of a sudden we'll be getting them from Jersey and Pennsylvania. So, but what I decided to do today was do the video that I originally was going to do last week when I talked about the toilet paper apocalypse, and that is I wanted to talk about if you have a special diet like me, like I would call myself pseudo vegetarian at this point. I'm really no longer vegan. I'm trying out some different things to take some things out of my diet because I've been noticing a lot of sensitivity since I went through the whole process of the chemo and everything with the cancer. And in the last 5 years, I've noticed things that I was never allergic to. Like I'm actually getting allergies now. I was never allergic to pollen or dogs or whatever, dust. I'm suddenly developing allergies. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm allergic to. But I took gluten out of my diet. Well, let me tell you, you start looking at packages and like everything has gluten in it. And I'm trying to eliminate sugar and everything's got sugar in it. Like, I'm not kidding you. I picked up a jar of mustard that I just bought. Um, it was it was kind of like a expensive mustard, and it had sugar in it. Like, why does my mustard need sugar? I'm not looking for a mustardy, a sweet taste in the mustard. I'm looking for that pungent mustard taste. Just really strange things that they put sugar in, and they put gluten in everything as um, a form of thickener to make products thick or to make them. I noticed it's in pasta sauce, and I think it's in pasta sauce because it gives it that quality of being heavy, which if you've ever made pasta sauce from scratch, it's not that heavy. It's much thinner than the stuff you get in the jar. So anyway, I had to change the way I shop a little bit. And so I wanted to do a kind of a quick video. I always say quick video, and my videos are never quick, so I'll stop saying quick. I wanted to do a video about this because I have a local supermarket, ShopRite, and they're not bad. They have their own line. It's Wholesome Pantry. It's not bad. It's definitely a good way to save money is to look at these organic lines that are in-house. But in general, when it comes to other things like produce, they're not really the best. They're not the best source. And part of that is because they just don't have the big buying power that some place like, say, Whole Foods has, right? Okay. Now, the closest Whole Foods to me is over half an hour away. It would actually be faster for me to go to Philadelphia and go to their Whole Foods than to go to the Whole Foods that's in my area, that's technically in my area of South Jersey. So, some of the places I like to shop, and absolutely number one is Target. And I'm sure some of you may not even realize that Target has this full grocery section. And the big Targets have like, I mean, it's like a grocery store inside Target. It's humongous. And one of the things I like about it is Target has an app called Circle, which is their own in-house app. It used to be called Cartwheel. And on the Target Circle app, they have really interesting kinds of coupons. They have manufacturer coupons, they have Target coupons, and then they also have percentage off savings deals. And they go into what's called your wallet. Now, during the toilet paper apocalypse, um, I went over to Target and I got some stuff. And the reason I did it was that particular week, they had this really cool deal on their house brand, which is called Good to Gather. And then and it was 20% off any Good to Gather item. And then it was also 20% off produce. And they sell a lot of produce at Target. So I combined that deal with a couple of Good to Gather coupons, and I ended up saving like a bundle on stuff like I got strawberries, I got some really nice cherry tomatoes, and Target has a ton of organic stuff, by the way, both in the produce department. And then look at the frozen and look at their aisles. They have a lot of organic stuff, including their own organic brand, which is called Simply Balanced. So this is a great resource, right? And they always have these deals where, like, save 10% on any Simply Balanced item. And it's a great way to save money. They also do something that can really save you a lot of money when things are getting close to an expiration date. Like I bought a thing of spinach that was, the pre-washed box spinach in the plastic container. It's called a hard shell container. And it was getting close to its expiration date. So I bought it, I got a discount on it, and I immediately took it home, put it in a plastic bag, and threw it in my freezer, and I used it for my smoothies. I actually ran out of it. I already used it all up. And it was a great savings because I saved like $1. There was this thing attached to it that said save $1, and it's the Target coupon, and they attach it right there when it gets close to the expiration date. So Target's an absolutely great place to find stuff like that. And by the way, Target takes coupons. I also that day got Vital Farm eggs, which is this very expensive brand of eggs that are free range, humane kept, grass-fed eggs, and they're these beautiful brown eggs. And I had a coupon for these eggs, and nobody seemed to sell them. So I was in Target, and here not only did I have this $1 coupon, but there was a 15% off any egg purchase in the Target Circle app. So I got a really good deal on these eggs. These eggs are like $6 a dozen, and I got them for about $4. It was great. So look to Target. Remember, they will take your manufacturer coupons. They will take the Target Circle app coupons. They will take the percentage off deals, and you can really bring your totals down by shopping at Target. So in that line of thinking, we also have Walmart. And I don't love Walmart because I don't like the family's politics. I don't like the way they treat their employees. But I have to say this about them. Because they're such a large company, the Walmarts that have large grocery stores have a ton of organic produce, and their prices are just unbeatable. I mean, the sad thing is a small little like co-op or health food store is never going to be able to beat their prices. Now, honestly, I don't have one of those around me, but if I did, I would probably shop there. We have something like it here. They call themselves the health food store, but they're mostly vitamins and supplements, and they don't really have a lot of food, so I don't really shop there. But Walmart's really an absolutely great place actually to find these really good deals. And again, Walmart also takes coupons. They don't have some of the other stuff, but they do take coupons. So it's a really good idea to look at your local Walmart. All right, so another place that I don't think people think about, but it's a really excellent source, and I'll give you guys an example, is your big box drugstores. Especially someplace like CVS. CVS actually has its own line of organic products, and I think they're called Beyond. Everything has like a green label on it, and if you look at it, it's organic, whatever. And they have a fair amount of stuff. I mean, a lot of it's snack food, so that's not always what you're looking for. And they don't sell produce. But if you look in their freezer case, they have Annie's Organics, they have Amy's Organics, they have Newman's Own Organics. They have all these products in their store. And when they do deals, they're another one that on their app, they'll have these deals, or it's like an app only deal, $1 off any salad dressing. Then you'll go and you'll do your CVS card, and it'll spit out, 50 cents off any Newman's Own salad dressing. Well, there you go. You just saved $1.50 on Newman's Own organic salad dressing. You're probably beating the price of your supermarket. Also, a lot of times they include food in their deals where like it's a cash card deal, spend $30 and you get a $10 extra care buck or a $10 cash card from CVS. You can save a substantial money when they're running deals like that. And then I'm sorry, and I was going to tell you my story. I went to Rite Aid and I was picking up something else at Rite Aid, and I saw this jerky called Larissa's, and it's a very expensive beef jerky, and it was buy one get one free, and they were $6.99 a piece. Well, that's the price for Larissa's is $6.99 a piece. It's expensive because it's grass fed, it's humanely slaughtered. So I don't eat beef jerky, but I got it. I'm going to give it away. It's actually still sitting on my fridge because that broke down the price of that Larissa's to $3.50 a bag. And Larissa's is never for $3.50 a bag. I mean, it's expensive. So that was a great deal that I found in a big box drugstore, which is not someplace you really think of when you are thinking about buying natural foods, right? But it's a good place to look. So whether I'm shopping locally or I'm shopping at some place like Target, I always use the Ibotta app because the Ibotta app, if you have a specialized diet, Ibotta app is one of your best friends. Like currently, they have deals on Dr. Prager's line of foods, like all of it. The burgers, the bowls, all of the Dr. Prager stuff, the veggie tot things for kids, because there's a Dr. Prager's children's line. They always have these deals, and they not only do they do local supermarkets like they do ShopRite, which is my local supermarket, they do the big box stores like Target. So you can sometimes have like a Target Circle deal and a coupon, and maybe it's on sale at Target, and there's an Ibotta rebate, and you can save so much money on these different foods. And Ibotta also does rebates on produce. Another one is Saving Star. Now, Saving Star, you would have to upload your receipt because there's not really a Target card or a Walmart card that you can link it to, but they always do a healthy offer. It's usually a quarter. It's not great, but it's not bad. I got a quarter a couple weeks ago because I bought oranges. I bought 2 pounds of oranges in a big bag, and I got the 25 cents from them, but it adds up. And when you get to $20 with them, you can cash out. They'll send it to your bank account. It's great. All right. So the final thing I want to talk about is some of the mail away places. Now, I just started using Thrive Market. I've known about them for a while, but I decided to try them. I got, I had all these deals where I signed up and I got this much money back and free shipping and all that. And I got good products from them. And their prices were good on some of the things. They weren't great, but they were very good on some things, and other things they were kind of like, like the Larissa's, the Larissa's beef jerky is really expensive in Thrive, but it was cheap in Rite Aid, which is kind of funny, but whatever. And then I got the box from Imperfect Foods, which I can only say good things about. The produce was great. My avocados were bad, but it was one of those things where like, if I would have picked those avocados in a store, I would have thought they were okay too, because they felt fine when I was like doing the squeeze test on them. They felt fine. And I've been looking into Butcher's Box because they also sell seafood, which I do eat. So I'm thinking about, maybe doing an order with my sister. We'll figure something out. And then the last one is Amazon. Another company, don't love the politics, right? But good company because they have everything, right? So here's my hack for Amazon. If you're looking at a product in Amazon, see who makes it and see if their website is listed on the Amazon page. Then see if you can go into their website and buy directly from them and avoid Amazon. And if you can't, you buy from Amazon. It happens. Like I said, not my favorite company to buy from. But anyway, guys, those are my hacks for finding specialty items, vegetarian foods, gluten-free, whatever your special dietary needs are. Those